And I was so broken for so long.
When I was married and I was cheated on, it destroyed me.
He was the love of my life. I go, you have to get your out. I'm done. That day, my friend that worked at Us Weekly called me and said, Eddie's in Malibu with Leanne Rimes on his motorcycle.
It broke my life. So I would never, ever, ever do that to someone else.
I had a friend who was dating a married guy, and I didn't know it. And when she told me, I've not ever talked to her again. So like, I'm very sensitive to it. And she kind of put me in a situation where I was the cheater.
It's the reverse. I don't know why you think she's got, I don't even know why you think that.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
I had been out with her and Aaron, and like, I knew that they have an understanding. Like, she could be with girls if she wanted to. And as long as, you know, it wasn't with a guy. The first night we met, something happened.
Denise and I, we went out and we had dinner.
I'm so glad that Alec introduced us. Brandi and I have a mutual friend. That's how the two of us met. We went to dinner one night, hit it off.
We completely click. We get absolutely wasted. So we go to the restroom, and all of a sudden, we're making out.
But she wasn't with it, like Aaron at that time, so.
I was not expecting it, but I was like, all right, I'll go with it. I'm wasted, you're pretty, let's do this.
In April, she invited me to go to her set in Northern California to do my podcast. She really wanted to hang out a lot, and she's like, just come here. And I was like, okay, I'll just go there.
I went, and I was gonna get my own room, but Denise said, no, just stay here, it's fine. I'll get you like a rollaway bed. You can stay in the room with us. There's plenty of room.
Her middle daughter was there with a friend, and we did the podcast.
That first night, the girls were sleeping in a room downstairs with a door, and Denise had a room upstairs. There was no rollaway bed, conveniently. And so I just slept in the bed with Denise.
The first night I was there, like, we just had a good night, we're hanging out. And then the next night, we got really drunk, and we were just so up, and it was just like, we kind of hooked up, and then...
Who's we?
Denise and I.
Like kiss?
Like everything. I don't want you guys to judge me,
No,
but...
I'm not judging you.
I'm just
this is
literally
not
like-
a judgment. I'm like shocked.
She's open about
I'm
it.
totally not judging you. Why? That's what
Yeah,
she
She's
said.
already been very open about it.
Yeah.
I'm bisexual. Everyone knows that. My kids know that. It's...
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Not that it matters.
No, it
but-
doesn't matter. I mean...
Yeah.
I was uncomfortable. The kids were downstairs, and we were in the loft, and there was no door, and I just couldn't get into it. And the next day, she just said to me, she's like, no matter what you do, you can't tell Aaron. He will kill me.